Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to the best of the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And this is a sketch we're using it today, and it's by Susanna Lee. And I have done it before. It has been, 30 Days of Sketches, but I think I've had it a couple other times too. I am going to scrap those 4 photos of Malachi, and I'm going to change the sketch up just a little bit. I'm going to use the heart and the bow dies. And I'm going to add some mixed media to the background. I'm using broken glass. No, it's broken china and tumbled glass. I was trying to put the two words together. And I decided to use some bubble wrap this time instead of just using packaging to give it those little circles here and there. And I'm putting both colors on there. And then I'm using Dilutions Vibrant Turquoise, I think is what it's called. Anyway, the colors all go good together. I cut me some strips. Instead of having 2 different strips there, see how it's got a little rectangle, then a banner coming down, and more banners than I plan on having. I'm just going to have the one to come down. And I cut out some hearts, and those aren't going to be my scraps. I'm going to use them on my layout. Y'all probably thought I was wasting quite a bit of that paper, but I am going to use it all on my layout. I decided I needed a chocolate bunny on here because those photos of Malachi, he is eating a huge chocolate bunny. You can't really tell how big it is in the photos because those are screenshots from the video my son sent me, but it is huge. Not as big as him, but close. I'm cutting out the 2 smallest petals on it's a blossom punch from Stampin' Up. And I did a oval from that little oval cutter from Creative Memories, a 3/4 inch punch and a 3/8 inch punch. And then I've freehanded cutting the shape of the oval into a body of the rabbit. Since he's a chocolate bunny, I am not going to be putting a face or anything on him. It's just kind of like a silhouette. And I am going to forget about him. He's going to sit over there to the side, and I will pretty much have my layout done, and I'll think, where am I going to put him? But I will find a place. He will make it on the layout. He didn't make it where I had planned. I probably would have done the bow a different color, maybe the dark blue, if I had been thinking ahead and planned for the place he ends up. But that's okay. I decided it still shows up, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it. I'm using Echo Park, and it's an Easter one from Echo Park. It was in my Easter Iris container. And then the gingham there, it is a basic thing from Echo Park to use with your collections. And the reason I picked it was because Malachi has some light blue on his shirt. It's mostly burgundy, but he does have some light blue. I am framing it in a dark blue just because I wanted the photos to kind of pop a little bit on top of that gingham. And then they're going to sit there where there probably would have been a rectangle on the sketch. And the sketch has hearts. So you see, I've got hearts. I just put more hearts than on the sketch. But I did use the sketch as my inspiration. I got to tell you about the photos. Well, like I said, it's screenshots. My son sent me a video. He's over at my daughter's house helping her with something. And Malachi was getting sleepy. And he had to finish what he was doing before he went to take him home. Well, he started crying. And so he was crying when he put him in the truck. And my daughter remembered a chocolate bunny that she was gifted. Well, she re-gifted it to Malachi, and you can see the tears in the photos. All 4 photos have a tear on his cheek, but the first 2, he has tears in his eyes because he was crying a little bit more then, and he got over it pretty quickly with the bunny. He fell asleep before he got home, and his little bit older brother helped him out and finished off the bunny for him. But he got, I guess, probably enough down to make him happy. I had a longer title planned, but it wasn't going to fit. So it's there is nothing better than an ant than Dash with chocolate. And it was something like there's nothing better than an ant, especially if that ant has chocolate. But yeah, it was a lot longer and this fit better. So it is my title. And of course, I use brown for it because of chocolate. And those little things are called candies. And they were popular years ago. And I still have plenty because there's a lot in those little baggies. So, since this was at Easter, my thought was putting pieces of chocolate around the layout, like Easter eggs, kind of, sort of. Only watching the video back, oh my goodness, I'm thinking those are droppings from that chocolate Easter bunny. So now I'm considering taking them off. Yeah, tell me what y'all think about that down there. Did you all have the same thought I did before I mentioned it? Now I'm putting on faux stitches just on the ones that are cutouts, not the actual hearts. But I almost forgot to mention because I was busy talking and rambling and carrying on that down there below will be the link to the playlist for all the videos on this collaboration for the whole month. So lots and lots of videos to watch. Christy had a super awesome idea with the playlist. And yeah, there's my little Malachi. He's just so sweet. And yeah, see how big that bunny is? Like I said, that is a lot bigger than that. That's just his head and his ears. That's not his body. And there are my cutouts from the tumbling, I'm going to call them tumbling hearts. I seen a card years ago and somebody had took and punched out a couple little punches and had the empty spaces, and then below that they had some hearts. And I thought, well, I could do that on a layout, especially when I seen this sketch. And believe me, I thought about it each time, but I wasn't sure how I was going to quite do it. And then when I got these photos, well, I got the video and made the photos off of it. I thought, I'm going to use that sketch coming up. So I've been saving them, although I was tempted to use them a couple of times. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. Have a happy scrappy week. Have fun with all the videos and layouts. Bye.